UFC.
Maximum Friday shows as well. MFC 35 is live coming up Friday here on Access TV, your home for MMA. We get a little blurb every time.
We'll do that now.
Pay, yeah. It features this middleweight title shot. It's a vacated belt. Henley taking on Elvis will be in the building. Elvis Mutapcic. Now the story behind Mutapcic is quite interesting. He's already had a heck of a fight just to make it to where he is today. Ron Kruk has more.
Since arriving onto the professional fight scene 5 years ago, Elvis the King Mutapcic has been on an absolute tear. With 10 of his 11 victories coming by way of submission or knockout, he is quickly turning heads as one of the most exciting prospects in MMA. However, things weren't always this easy. Hailing from Sarajevo, Bosnia, Mutapcic spent his formative years in the very heart of a civil war. A war that cost the lives of over 100,000 Eastern Europeans, making it the most devastating conflict in Europe since World War II.
It was rough, man. Honestly, the kids would get killed, walking through school, picked off with snipers, food, just getting food was a struggle. Doing what people take here for granted, it was very difficult. I remember wishing I wanted to go outside and actually play without worrying about, getting shot or seriously injured.
But like all who lived to see such hard times, a fighting spirit was forged.
Starting doing war and where I grew up, it was definitely, you have to be a little violent. You want to stand up for your own. I actually made a homemade heavy bag, and I hung it in the front of the front yard, where you didn't have an open view. Really, I didn't have much to go off of besides the movies. When we did have electricity, I practiced hours and hours off. But yeah, you can definitely say that it did help me motivate myself, and push a little harder than anybody else.
After the war, Mutapcic and his family packed up and headed to Iowa's capital city of Des Moines. And now, over a decade later, his home country and his adopted one are with him as he battles for the MFC middleweight title.
Most people don't know, but I got a very large fan base of Bosnians. When times get tough in a fight, you always got that back in mind, it helps you not to quit, and push through it. I consider myself a Bosnian American. I want to represent both countries at the same time and make everybody proud to help me get where I'm at and support me all the time.
It's a vacated belt. Mutapcic taking on Henley, and as Mark Pavlich does, and I like this a lot. I know you do too.
Yep.